What about a DUI while driving on a suspended list? Well, this is more of a problem. Driving with a suspended license in New Jersey in violation of 39:3-40 and charged with a DUI 39:4-50 is an aggravating factor because you knew your license was suspended and you drove anyway. That is a culpable state of mind and will be considered a crime of moral turpitude if you are convicted of that. Since August of 2011, this has become even more difficult for the simple reason that in New Jersey it is now a fourth-degree crime to drive with a suspended license during the suspension period when you have been convicted of 2 or more DUIs. Now, if you're convicted of a second DUI, your license is suspended for 2 years. If you're convicted of a third DUI, your license is suspended for 10 years. So if you are convicted for driving with a suspended license following a second or subsequent conviction for DUI and during that suspension period, you are facing an indictable crime. What that means is if you are convicted, you will be in jail for a minimum of 6 months up to 18 months. Now, because this could be over a year, you could be considered a crime of violence, and it could be considered an aggravated felony, subjecting you to mandatory detention, foreclosed from a variety of forms of relief, and a 20-year bar from coming back to the United States. What about driving under the influence of drugs? What are the immigration consequences? Well, that's a good question. Although a simple DUI for alcohol doesn't generally have immigration consequences, as we said before, because it's generally not considered a crime of moral turpitude or a crime of violence, that's not the case if your conviction is based on drugs. What are we talking about? The state has to prove that you were driving a vehicle, number one, and number two, you were doing so while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Now, in the event of drugs, that is a separate and independent charge, or can be. Simply possessing a controlled dangerous substance can make you deportable or inadmissible under immigration laws. Now, keep in mind, the list of federal controlled dangerous substances is different than New Jersey's. So if you are convicted of something in New Jersey for possessing a controlled dangerous substance, you have to check the federal list to make sure that that drug actually is a drug for immigration purposes. But this is important because it now takes it out of a quote-unquote simple DUI. This is now a drug-based DUI. And that could lead questions as to habitual problems. If you're looking at naturalization, it could foreclose your ability to show that you're a good and moral person. And under some circumstances, it can cause you to be removed from the United States. A New Jersey DUI conviction can lead to immigration consequences in 2 general areas. 1, if it causes you to be removable or deportable, meaning you are in the United States and because of a New Jersey DUI, you are removed from the U.S. Or 2, you want to apply for legal status in the U.S. and a New Jersey DUI conviction causes you to be inadmissible. Under U.S. immigration laws, a non-U.S. citizen can be removed from the U.S. or be denied admission into the U.S. for a variety of reasons. 3 major ones are aggravated felonies, which generally means a felony conviction that can result in over a year in jail, a crime of moral turpitude, or a controlled dangerous substance offense. A DUI conviction is problematic because under certain circumstances, it can be considered a crime of violence or a crime of moral turpitude. My name is Andres Mejer. I am a traffic, DUI, and immigration attorney in Long Branch, New Jersey and Lakewood, New Jersey. I was recently invited to speak at the DUI Institute to a bunch of attorneys about the immigration consequences of a DUI conviction. But that seminar is just for attorneys, and because I think this is an important issue, I am making this video series available to you. If you need additional information on DUI, immigration, or immigrants' rights, you can find our books, reports, blog articles, frequently asked questions, and videos on my website, www.andresmejerlaw.com. You can find it below, or you can find us on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, Andres Mejer Law. If you are ready to speak to our knowledgeable staff, you can call us today at 888-695-6169.